Hello, everybody. Something's a little different today with the Dr. Whisperer, wouldn't you say? So welcome to the show. All right, so just like a disclaimer, hairdressers, stylists, no worries, you're never going out of business because I can't even style a wig. Tracy is here with me today from Bravadas, which is my absolute favorite wig store. It's not a wig store, it's an entire brand, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the wig here right now.
Right.
And there's so many other products that I need because I didn't know you had all of the things and
Yeah, everything you need to take care of it.
all of the beautiful branding that comes from Bravadas and the cleanser and the rinse and all of my girlfriends right now, Tracy, who I'm going to bring in here in just a sec, are freaking out about their hair. They can't get any hair dye. So I'm a solution strategist. So we were talking to Amber from Salon Sustainability this week about dyeing your hair from home the right way, not the way that we might have seen other people do it live. And we're going to find out why I think Bravadas is such a great solution for us through this, temporary new normal. And Tracy, actually, I'm a redhead today, but Tracy, she's a blonde.
I'm normally a brunette, so this is quite the change for me. I feel like a different person.
You look amazing. So tell everybody about this wig, and then we're going to show you guys what her natural color is in a little while.
All right, so synthetic wigs. Sharon has a synthetic John Renault wig on, and I have a synthetic Raquel Welch wig on that is a heat-friendly synthetic. So the one Sharon has on, you cannot use heat on it. You just brush it. You spray it with wig spray and conditioner. That's how you style it. With this one, I could use a flat iron if I wanted it really straight, or I could curl it if I wanted to. Wigs are, especially synthetics, are so easy. You can just plop one on, cover up your gray hair, cover up your messy hair because you haven't had a haircut in 2 months. It's just a great way to either change up your style or make your style that you have better. You can get a wig that looks exactly like your hair. It's totally different than my hair, but I have wigs that look exactly like my hair and nobody knows I wear them. So.
Yeah, well, guess what Sharon's getting? This is a must-have because
hey, you need this one, I think. This one looks just like your hair.
I know, I love it. Well, listen, it looks better than my hair because it looks healthy and shiny and young, and she looks sexy. I want to look like all of that.
Yeah.
I might not get that. It might be your face that's making it look so good. That could be a part of it, Tracy.
I think I'm older than you, Sharon.
I purposely wanted to have something like this. I put on the, so I have a brown one as well that I'll show later this week when I figure out how to style my hair. So again, stylists, don't worry, you're not going out of business because I need you desperately.
No, I think, women still need their hair cut and colored, even if they do wear a wig. We have several clients that wear wigs just for fashion. Mm-hmm. They just want to change up their look, or they have a special event and they don't want their hair to be, get messed up in the wind. A synthetic wig, you can go out in the wind and it will blow around a little bit, but all you have to do is run your hands through it and it goes back into its style.
Let me tell you girls here in Tampa Bay how great that is. So when we get invited to, I get invited to these galas and events, and if there's anything that I am enjoying about this whole quarantine is that I don't have to go to any of those right now. But when we do, and we find out that they're outside, oh Lord. Yeah. After we just did our hair, went to the stylist, and that I love. That's happening. Yep. That's happening, girls. So, all right, I want to tell everybody why I would even consider Bravadas and the Dr. Whisperer are a perfect marriage. So Bravadas, if you missed the first episode, Tracy was on another one where we talk more about how Bravadas has this big love for everybody that has a medical condition, whether it be cancer or alopecia or the one that I can't say. What's that one?
Trichotillomania.
That's the one.
The compulsive.
This. right?
Pulling of the hair. So
Yes. I would say that I might have had that back in the day when I was
mm,
suffering from my mental health disorders, because I have people that would go like this to me.
yeah,
I didn't realize that I was doing it so much.
yeah,
So that's a real thing. I know somebody
mhm,
that has it as well.
it is.
So normally we're talking about how you guys get to help all these patients, and you still do,
Mhm,
because even if somebody is struggling right now through cancer, they want their wigs, they want to
right,
look good, they want to feel good.
right.
So I want to first talk about mental health, and before I get into it, Tracy, what have you seen as a shift in people when they are losing their hair and then they get the
Well,
wigs?
I women, we love our hair, right? We go to the salon. We love going to the salon and getting our hair done. We feel good when we get our hair done. So for someone who's losing their hair, whether it's thinning or they have cancer and they're going to lose it all, or it's an emotional journey.
Yeah.
It's I consider it like a grieving process, because women who lose their hair because of cancer or alopecia, they have to go through the grieving stages because it's something that they're losing and they have no control over it. It's like a sudden death.
Yeah.
And you have to go through all those emotional states, and people get depressed. I mean,
Yeah.
I have clients throughout the years that have, they're depressed. They won't leave the house because they don't feel like themselves. We don't realize how much our hair is like a part of who we are, how
Yeah.
how people view us, how confident we feel when we walk into a room. If our hair doesn't look good, or we're losing, hair on the top, and people are looking at your scalp, you just feel a little insecure.
Totally. Well,
So
I'll talk right now. I feel insecure right now myself.
right, right,
I mean,
because it's not you. It's
not
not what
me.
you're used to seeing in the mirror.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, I'm already so fair. It washes me out. This is why I have blonde hair. So I was really feeling, even though it's completely different, I was just identifying with
Yeah.
how people feel. I can only relate it to, I remember the first time a hairdresser did low lights on me.
Hmm.
I was a teenager and I went home. I cried. I didn't go out. I begged my mom to bring me back to the salon and
Oh,
have them fix it, because it was, I mean, it seems silly because we should feel so good without the outside, but
yeah,
that's not a reality. Like, when we lose weight, we feel better mentally.
yeah.
When we work out, we feel better mentally. When our hair looks good, we feel better mentally. When I got treatment for my skin when I was younger, I felt better
Hmm.
instantly in my mind.
Right.
So you're doing such a great service for people right now, of course, because of this temporary new normal. If somebody wanted to just, not do their hair.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I wear them. I have plenty of hair. I just like to wear them because we sell them, and obviously it gives women confidence when you can pull your wig off and they didn't know you had one on.
Yeah.
That is like a confidence booster for that client that has to wear a wig and
Yeah.
they've never worn one.
You
I
have
think.
toppers and stuff too, though. I want to
Mhm.
hear. I want to tell everybody about those, because all right, we're going to show you.
I'm gonna take my hair off now.
Yes, I want to show everybody what it looked like. Look at you. She's so gorgeous. She look good with anything.
Oh,
But
goodness.
look at you. I mean, she's so beautiful. I love that you're doing this
Well,
too.
so I'm gonna leave all my hair is probably about here, but I've got it all pinned up in the back. So this piece that I'm gonna put on it's a topper, but it's almost
So this is a topper. This is not a wig.
no, it's not a full wig. It's almost like a 3/4. It's quite a big topper. We have other sizes, and but this one is pretty big, and my head is pretty small, so it kind of fits me like a wig.
Yeah. No, I mean, when you first got on, so she didn't have the blonde.
Nope,
I
I had
asked
it.
her to be blonde first. If I
And
was
I
going to
can't
go
really
bold and be red,
see.
she was going to look gorgeous anyway. So if I was going to be bold and be red, she was going to be blonde. That's how I know. Now, this is what I saw originally when she
This
first.
is how I
Look,
normally
gorgeous.
look. Which I'm kind of thinking the blonde makes me look younger.
Listen, guys, you know what they say about blondes,
I
it's not
know.
too far from the truth. It looks
I
great.
might have a little more fun if I wore blonde. I don't
So
know.
tell everybody though about that topper. So how is that
So
synthetic hair?
we've recently had a lot of calls from women saying, my hair is so flat on the top. My gray is coming out. I've got 2 inches of gray hair and the rest of my hair is blonde or brown or whatever color they are. And they're like, what do I do?
Yeah.
A topper is a perfect solution. I'm going to grab a smaller one just to
Please
show
do.
you.
Let's see. Yeah. So I didn't even, when she came on, I thought, well, first of all, I thought that was Tracy's regular hair because it's already dark hair. But then the topper, when she told me it was a topper, I was like, get out of here because it looks like a full wig. So I'm going to assume that there's a nice price difference with the topper
Oh,
compared
yeah.
to the wig.
So this one happens to be human hair. So I normally will wear human hair toppers because I like it to blend with the texture of my hair. When I wear a wig, I can wear a synthetic because it covers my whole head, but
Right.
I like the textures to blend. So there's different sizes of toppers. So this happens to be one that I've been coloring, but it's real thin and flexible, and so it doesn't have any clips on it, but we put clips on it to clip it into the hair. So this is a perfect size for just covering up that section where your hair is either thinning or you've got the gray hair growing in. So that just kind of clips on the top.
How much is it, Tracy?
So this piece I think runs about 600. So this is a human hair one as well. I think all the toppers that I have are, oh no, I've got a synthetic one here. So you can see that there's different shapes.
Yeah.
And based on the head shape or how much coverage you need, that's what you determine with the toppers. So this one is like a pear shaped. And it's shorter hair. This is synthetic.
And how much is that one?
This one runs about probably 200.
So, ladies, listen to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a highlight.
It's worth it. You can't leave your house.
And look, I could put, I mean, this is too short, but if it was longer, I could put it on top of my dark hair and have a highlight.
Oh my God. This is and it's so easy.
Yeah. And then here's another one that's just a different base, bigger base, depending on how much hair you need.
Let's see that one on.
Yeah, this one I might be able to kind of, can't really see in the mirror, but.
Look, and that's a topper.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool.
So I could probably wear this one on top of my regular hair, which is about this length, and it would just give me the blonde, blonde highlights on the top.
Right. I think I said this in the last one. Ladies, if you are by some chance buying those really bad extension ponytails or whatever it is they're doing, it's bad. Like, I know right now, if I went and styled this properly, this might even look a heck of a, this already, look, I always wanted to be a redhead for
Oh, there you go.
But I would definitely rock the heck out of this after I styled it. And that's another reason we need stylists. And they have stylists at Bravadas to help us through, because I didn't even know like how to tame some of it. And they have all these great products. But the toppers are great. And then you also have these, I want to see some of the, like, what are they called? Like the bandana. Do you have any of those?
Bandana. I don't. I don't have any of those at in my home.
That's okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you some of those. I think we can get some pictures of those and flip them through this video. But those things are awesome too. Like there's really great creative solutions since everybody has to live in Zoom.
Yeah.
For a while. Right? We need to be economical about it, and we need a solution. So this is why I brought you the solution. But I want you to tell everybody about what types of illnesses you're currently treating. Like, not treating, but most patients that have cancer or have.
Yeah, recently we've had a lot of younger women with cancer. Now I don't typically ask them what type of cancer they have. If they want to share that with me, they can, but most chemotherapy is going to make the hair fall out. And so without getting too personal with them. If they want to share that, they'll share it with me. But it just seems like women are getting younger and younger when they're going through chemo. And I hate to see that, but at least we have the solutions that they need. I mean, we have cancer patients, we have women with alopecia, trichotillomania, like we talked about. That's a hair pulling kind of a OCD kind of a issue. And they pull their hair to the point where it sometimes doesn't grow back.
Yeah.
And they don't realize they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so wearing a wig or a topper helps them to stop doing that. So that's really a very informative thing for them to get, you know, help with a wig or a topper. They can't stop the pulling, but they can when they wear a topper or a hairpiece. So it's kind of nice to do that. There's women that are just thinning from age, hormones. I mean, yeah. I know my hair's changed over the years. Yeah. I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I'm going to be 50 here soon, and my hair is changing.
Yeah. Well, I think, you know, you brought up a good point. You know, we're not doctors here, okay?
Right.
But there is a greater, there's a lot more toxins, and there's a lot more antibiotics in all of our products that we buy in the grocery store. So a lot of that, you know, without me getting to healthcare medical, because I'm not, I'm just a doctor whisperer. There's certainly a reason for that. And this is why I bring these brands to you, and also learning so much about salon sustainability, because everybody that works in Bravadas that's working with these cancer patients are all stylists. So they really get connected with them physically, mentally, spiritually. You know, it's a real connection. So I want to make sure that everybody that is going through a hard time and they need a little gorgeous little red hair to make them feel a little bit better, Bravadas got your back. So Tracy, thank you so much for spending time with us today. I love what you guys do, and I love how you help, and I love, of course, the story behind why Bravadas started. You know, it all started with the owner having a mom that had cancer and thought she deserved better when it came to her hair. So thank you for all you do, Tracy.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to spend time with you, Sharon. Have fun with your red hair.
I'm going to, girl. I'm gonna take some pictures.
I'll send you the blonde one.
Yay!